now to Campaign 2020. The host of Face the Nation, Margaret Brennan, joins us now. Margaret, thank you so much for being with us. Just 11 days to go from Election Day, though many people have already voted. So what are both campaigns focusing on right now in this final stretch?
It is the final stretch, and yet already at this point, 47 million Americans have already voted either early or by mail. That shows you the level of enthusiasm and, I guess, forward planning given the pandemic. But right now, the candidates are still out there trying to build enthusiasm to get voters to show up in person on November 3rd or make sure they pay attention to the timeline to cast their ballot by mail properly. For the Democrats, it's about driving up that enthusiasm to try to get the kind of turnout that they did not see in 2016. And to do that, they're turning to one of their most powerful bits of ammunition, and that is former President Barack Obama, who will be in Florida campaigning this weekend. Obviously, Florida always a key focus in any election, and that is where President Trump himself is also spending time trying to win back voters in a way he did in 2016. The Midwest is also an area of focus for Vice President Pence and Kamala Harris, the senator from California. So at this point, it is really trying to build the enthusiasm, because Democrats in particular know the narrow margin Joe Biden has in so many key states. He is in the lead, but President Trump can chip away at that.
And Margaret, the intelligence community announced this week that they found actual instances of foreign interference in the election. What exactly does that mean here?
That's right. This was a disclosure by the intelligence community and the FBI that Iran has tried to basically manipulate voters by trying to convince them not to show up. This was in Florida, Alaska. Another voter in Pennsylvania received some misinformation, a spoofed email, as the FBI director called it, and it was something new for Iran. This wasn't the kind of direct interference that the U.S. had seen in the past. With Russia, and I should mention the Trump administration did sanction Iran for that. Russia, we have not seen action against them, but it was also disclosed by the FBI that voter registration data had been accessed, and specifically local and municipal governments had been hacked into. And the concern was that access to their networks would somehow allow election infrastructure to be threatened. So that is something that we are watching very carefully. And this was a word of warning from the intelligence community to be on the lookout for anything unusual, but at the same time still trust that the process is working and that your vote will be counted.
All right, Margaret Brennan, host of Face the Nation. Thanks so much.